Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to add the screens to the devices, and then we're going to start animating the websites inside the screen. So what you want to do is basically click on this shape tool and go to rectangle and just click and add a rectangle. I'm just going to adjust the color slightly so that I can see a bit better. And I'm just going to use hold down shift while I'm scaling so I can move the shape into the same size as the screen like that. And I'm just going to again just drag this out so that it fits the same duration as the iMac. So let's just bring this down here. And I'm going to call this one screen like that. And let's go ahead and do the same thing for the iPad. So let's just bring that up. And I'll just again choose this color like this. And hold down shift and drag that out like that. And bring it across. And I'm just going to position this one under here. And yeah, if I just zoom in a bit closer, I'm going to go through and select the rectangle again and just hold down shift and kind of resize like that. And you can also adjust the corners. So I'm going to go to advanced, and on the border I'm just going to drag the border radius a little bit so that we can create that kind of roundedness. If I just zoom in a bit closer, so you can just bring it up like that, something like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to put it behind the actual device so that, yeah, we create this screen. So let's just drag that out, same duration, and call this one iPhone screen. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is just, again, choose that same gray color so we can see it a bit better and just drag it underneath like that. And you can see now we've got these placeholder screens for our devices. And what we're going to do is basically copy the animations and paste them onto the screen. So I'm going to select this animation, use Command C, and then paste it onto the iPhone screen. And the same thing with the iPad. I'm just going to click on the animation, Command C, and the iPad screen, just paste that. And again with the iMac screen. Okay, cool. So let's just preview that. So it's looking not too bad. You'll be able to see over here with the iMac, just as you can see, the screen's a little bit off, mainly because the anchor point or the rotation point is a little bit different to the actual iMac, because iMac's a bigger illustration, I guess, or icon. So what I'm going to do is click on this screen and select the animation and click on the settings over here and just bring this across a little bit like so, like that. Maybe bring it down a little bit, let's say minus 25 or so. Actually, maybe just leave that minus 30. Maybe make it a little bit bigger like that. So if we see this come across, and that's looking good now. So let's just preview that in real time like this. It's looking cool. Okay, great. So now we've created those. What we want to do is basically add our website onto these screens. So to do that, what I'm going to do is just grab this website design. And this is just a screenshot that I took of a website. I'm just going to drag this down, kind of resize it like so. And you just want to make it the same kind of size as the device. So in terms of the width, let's have a look at that. Okay, it's looking good. Like that. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is just, again, adjust that duration. And like so, make it the same as the iMac. And just bring this underneath the iMac, like that. So now you can see we've got the screen, or the website basically beneath the actual screen, but it's not inside the screen. So what we have to do is basically right-click on that and go Mask With, and click on Screen. And you can see now that we've got that screen on the actual screen. Okay, so what I'm also going to do is just copy that animation and add it to the actual website so that the website also animates on. Okay, like this. Okay, so again, you kind of have to play around sometimes with the starting points. So let's just bring this across like that. And bring it up a little bit. Let's have a look. Actually, not the rotation. Bring the Y on up like this. yeah, and kind of play around with it till you get it exactly how you want it, like that. And if I just preview this, we've got this nice animation like that. Looks pretty cool. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. And again, you just do the same thing. I'm just going to lock this mask for now, and I might just quickly just lock these actually and hide them so that I can easily play around with these ones. So what I'm going to do now is just grab the iPad website and just drag and drop that like so, and again just kind of scale this up like that. It's looking good. Okay, now just drag this across and place this over here on the screen like that, and just right click on this and go mask with the iPad screen like that. And again, just copy this animation and just paste it onto the iPad site like that. Okay, cool. I might just quickly make that a little bit bigger like this, and let's just preview that. Okay, again, so this one's a little bit off, so what we want to do is again adjust this animation. So just the starting point again, so starting Y, so just bring it across, and starting X. Bring this a little bit more over. It's a little bit fiddly, I guess, at times, but yeah, you just got to kind of play around with it until you got in the right position like that. And if I just preview this, that's looking good. Okay, and again with the iPhone screen, just grab your mobile site and just position that on the screen like so. And yeah, I'll just go through and do the same thing. Okay, cool. So now we've got the screens in place, as you can see like this. What I want to do is animate the screen. So to do that, basically you want to create some custom animation. So let's start with the iPhone screen. So if you click on the iPhone, the mobile side over here, I'm just going to lock this phone and just actually click on this hide one so we can just see the actual website. And on the animations over here, what you want to do is, I might just lock that screen as well and click on the plus icon and click on position like that. Okay, so now what you want to do is basically use the Y axis over here and just kind of bring it up as much as you like, something like that. And then just drag this to the entire duration of the track. So we've got this going like this. And you can adjust the easing as well. If you right click on the easing, maybe you want to have it just maybe power 1, so it's just easing a little bit at the end. Or you can have it with both as well, so say with both. So it kind of eases in and then starts to go a bit faster and then ease out again. Okay, like that. And you just repeat the same process with the other site. So I'm just going to lock the iPad device and just hide it and go to the iPad site. Okay, and then I'm just going to, on the animations over here, the first row, just click on the plus icon, click on position, and we want to move the time indicator to the end of the animation and just adjust the Y axis, so just bring it up like that, and again just like drag this out like that, and I might make the easing both power 1 like this. Okay, and yeah, you can play around with the easing depending on how you want it to appear. And I'm just going to unhide those tracks actually and just show the main website, the iPad website. I'll just remove that hiding and bring this up like that. Okay, cool. So then I want to go through and click on the plus icon for the animations and click on position like that. Again, bring the time indicator to the end and just simply use the Y axis over here and just drag it up like that. And again, just drag this across. So if we just preview this from the start, and this is what we've created in those 2 videos, adding a device and adding screens to your device and animating the website, just like that. So what you're going to do is, yeah, just play around with the easing, play around with your website. Maybe you don't want to have the main website scrolling so much. So what we could do is just bring it back up a bit so it's not so fast like that, and just bring this across And there we go. We've got a really nice looking design and animation for showcasing our website using the devices as well as the screens and the mask tool and some animation. So have a go with that. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And yeah, have fun creating.